Hello and welcome to Mr. Wiley Teaches Math. Today we're going to talk about fractions and mixed numbers. First thing we need to know is a fraction is used to identify part of a whole number or part of a group. So let's start with a whole. I have a rectangle that's been divided here. So let's take a look at it and say that the ones that we've shaded in pink, they're the ones that we have, and we're looking at the whole. So the first thing we need to think about is how many pieces has this been divided into? Well, it's been divided into 2. And that's going to be our denominator. Because the denominator is the number of pieces or parts that the whole has been divided into. Alright, so we've got it divided into 2 pieces, and we have one of those things. We have one of those halves, and that's the numerator. Because the numerator is the number of pieces that you have. So I have one of 2 pieces. I have half it. Alright, in this case we have a group. And in this group, I can see that I've got 2 that are completely shaded in. So we're going to call those 2 whole numbers. And that's going to go before our fraction. And then I'm going to look at the third one and say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 9 pieces. So I've got 2 complete, and then I've got 5, and it's divided into a total of 9, 2 and 5 ninths. So I have a whole number, and my numerator, my denominator, 2 and 5 ninths. The other way to look at this and have an equivalent fraction would be to make this an improper. And an improper is a numerator that's greater than the denominator. And to do that, the very simplest way would be to just count the number of pink squares that I have, and then the number that it's divided into. So each shape is still divided into 9. And how many pink do I have? 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 23 ninths. So I have a mixed number that's a combination of a whole number and a fraction, 2 and 5 ninths, and that's equal to my improper fraction, which has the larger numerator than the denominator. So I can see those ones visually. If I wanted to go back and forth without drawing it out, if I had my 2 and 5 ninths, and I wanted to change this into an improper fraction, I could think about it as multiplying my denominator by the whole numbers, and then going to add the numerator. And I'm going to keep my same denominator. Alright, so 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. I end up with 23 ninths, which is the same way. So 2 times 9 plus 5. If I wanted to go the other direction and take my 23 ninths and make it improper, I would do this as a fraction, as a division question, and I would say to myself, how many times does 9 go into 23, or what's 23 divided by 9? So I know 9 times 2 is 18, and I end up with 5 left over. I want a remainder in this case, so I'm going to start at the top, and I work my way around to every number on the ends, on the extremes. So it's going to become 2 and 5 ninths. So 2 and 5 ninths, because it had 2 whole numbers, the remainder is 5 and is divided into 9, which is the same as 23 ninths. There you have it. There's fractions and mixed numbers. Be sure to check the class website for additional information, notes, and assignments.